My name is Dan Brodelo. I'm the General Manager of Pipeline and Infrastructure. We were approached by the NX2 construction joint venture to look at a complicated triple barrel culvert in a 50 metre deep valley on the State 001 Pūhoi to Warkworth motorway north of Auckland. This culvert consisted of 3 PE pipes that were already procured and on site, and there were 2 2-metre diameter pipes and 1 2.5 metre diameter pipe.
My name is Glenn Nelson. I'm an area manager on the Pūhoi to Warkworth project, and I'm currently employed by the construction joint venture. The project is a project to construct a new motorway between the Johnson Hill tunnels and the outer skirts of Warkworth. The project is 18.5 kilometres long. The project encompasses moving a large amount of earth, approximately 7.5 million cubic metres of earth, but it also encompasses a lot of stormwater systems to be employed to convey the stormwater to accommodate this new motorway. Access was probably one of our biggest nemesis in the early parts of the project, was actually getting to the bottom of these deep gully systems that we had to then put large amounts of fill over. But before we could put these large amounts of fill over these gully or systems, we had to then employ these large stormwater networks. We had to find ways of not moving big concrete pipes to the bottom of this culvert system. Working in conjunction with pipeline infrastructure and the designer and the manufacturer, we put a system together by using a corrugated PE pipe. This alleviated us having to put large cranes at the bottom of this culvert system to move these pipes around and get them in place. The other big challenge was also the steepness and also the surrounding geographical formation of the land. And one of the challenges was actually keeping all the people safe at the bottom of this culvert system while we were constructing it. How we collectively came with some real innovative solutions there was we employed a piezometer on the existing batter faces. That triggered an alarm system if there was any landslides that were developing while we were constructing at the bottom of this gully system. And at the same time, we employed a lot of temporary rock mesh to prevent any stray rock that would find its way to the bottom of this gully system.
My name is Joshua Rodelo. I'm the construction manager for Pipeline and Infrastructure. The CN8a Culvert is a triple barrel culvert, 1 2500 diameter pipe and 2 2-metre diameter pipes next to it and running about 220 metres long. It's on the NX2 project from Pūhoi to Warkworth motorway. The biggest challenge on the project was the access. Firstly, us getting down to the site day to day, and then also being able to get 600 concrete trucks down there during the winter months. It required a lot of maintenance and a lot of planning and a lot of innovation on the spot to try and to make the thing happen. The biggest site risk is working in an area that's prone to slips, so it was ensuring that before we sent the boys down there and got down in there, we took care of everything above, cleared off all the slips, back to rock in a lot of places, and made sure that nothing was going to come down on us during a weather event or any time that we were down there. What also made it difficult was the live stream running next to the culvert. We had to maintain that flow while being conscious of not allowing any cement or other environmental impacts to encroach on the stream, and we had to initially do a diversion to push it off the culvert alignment, and then at the halfway point we had to re-divert the stream back into the culvert to liven up the large 2500 diameter pipe so we can construct the other 2 2-metre diameter pipes next to it.
At the time, the client had a lot of uncertainty on the best methodology to install this culvert. After attending a few meetings, we could see that there were many concerns from the different construction, design, environmental and health and safety teams on the project. We could see we needed to get consensus amongst the parties, so we decided to fly a drone with LiDAR over the project to enable us to 3D model the works.
P&I were instrumental in bringing the best of the technology using this 3D system of these to the table and convincing designers, manufacturers of the best outcome of how we were going to construct this culvert system. One thing that the project has really done well is our ability to generate 3D imaging with our extensive drone footage that we do on this project on a periodic basis. By using that drone footage and that 3D modelling, we had the ability to innovate with our designers and with our pipe manufacturer, coming up with the best solution to construct this culvert system. This culvert system had approximately between 600,000 and 700,000 cubic meters lying over the top of it. But to accommodate this amount of fill from the neighbouring cut, we had to get this culvert system employed within a certain time frame. It was paramount to get this earth moved in the time frame that we needed to get it done, specifically before the onslaught of the wetter months.
The work during the winter months, so when we have a rainfall event, you'd get a decent amount of flow come down the gully and through the stream, which posed a risk for obviously flooding us out if something slipped and let go into the stream. So it required continuous monitoring of the weather and preparing well in advance for any weather events. It's very much a collaborative effort. We obviously brought our expertise to the table, but I really enjoyed working with Glenn and their site engineers. They were always open to new ideas, open to try new things and come up with new solutions.
Collaboratively working with P&I and the construction joint venture, we collectively brought out the best approach of how to manage risk from a cost perspective. With the completion of this culvert system, the construction joint venture has awarded P&I with an extensive package of work to install the longitudinal stormwater system on the project. This is testimony to the innovative solution and the good workmanship that P&I bring to a project like this. P&I's continual proactiveness in terms of constructing this culvert system showed dividends from a health and safety, environmental, and just their continual approach to innovate this culvert system while we were constructing it.
Very proud of the final outcome because it was a massive undertaking. It's one of those jobs that before I started, I was like, this is a monster, how are we gonna do that? And it just starts, one step at a time, one day at a time, and taking it piece by piece. And yeah, massive effort from all the boys and all the team that was involved. It was huge to be able to do what we did down there. So.